Good afternoon, country people them. We be glad for meet up una for this side. So for Tory House, Saturday, even as we rain, it be overstart for 4 plenty for this side. Place it don't the dry small. Sabi say na today where people them for Douala Seb, they get for joy hand, for see as way they go help, people the way they don't run, for see this palava for Norwest and Southwest. Grand Atanganji, he get for enter Douala today, as way the people them for Douala here, they go take their own hand for commot some small thing inside the aqua. For that side from Gaundere, they tell we say over 20 million, they don't pay contribute from Gaundere this morning time for that side, so for help people them for Norwest and Southwest. So we go stay wait, here wait we go pass for Douala here, as way the thing too, it go pass, people them for Douala, they go commot money, for see as way they go help, for say make people the way they don't run, for chapter for Norwest and Southwest, they fit get some small thing for chop. Inside Tory for this afternoon, when Sabi say we dey turn back, now for so thing the way don't pass inside the week, we go turn back for talk this palaver for company for dirty way people they be make mash for it before. We go talk even as well this chapter for Norwest and Southwest. It because confusion inside the week for my 17 motor park where moto be go for Kumbam, and we go last enter too for inside bush. We meet up with some of the people that way they don't run for Sika this palaver for Norwest and Southwest. We change that for this afternoon. Now 1 person, no na 2 person. Now Reverend Christian Sesep we come right for Limbe, Victoria, OPEC City. Me alive for call and plenty na Victoria. Reverend Christian, thank you plenty for your time, and as I say maybe you come up for Limbe, I know some whether them be the 4 plenty. You come meet for Douala Sumo.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you very much. Rain to be there for Limbe. It never easy with rain.
Okay.
The whole night it been a rain. The morning one comes safe. I feel that rain could disturb me, but thank God say the rain can come. They give me small space. I can't so carry for studio yet today.
All right, so number 1 change at that for today. We go talk all the Tory we get for talk we go talk the way we get for talk normally for with the normal eye. Then we go talk and too for we will get for talk the way we Bible says we get for put inside. But we know they not for Bible school, we know they for church. We go try for talk all the things as we get for pass. First story for this afternoon. Make we enter for inside big market for Douala here, country people them for talk say waiting. Inside the week we be just finish, we be talk palava lofo cargo them, where it is so people them where they do for control for that side, so for ministry for trade. They be enter for big market for Douala for Sika this lofo omo where it is so some person it don't carry different name for some company. It make paper for the omo, then it put na different omo for inside we know na the omo. Now me say waiting, it thief another man the company name. It use put na lofo thing for inside. After plenty investigate so till last people them for inside commerce or trade ministry, they sabiam, they come for Douala here, they can follow up so till last. They meet up, they cargo them plenty for inside Douala big market. No ask ambassador, waiting way after we they seize all that in them, who side they carry and go. That one, he look at them, he no look ambassador. Now we go turn back for inside here. Reverend, me I go so they put you that name. As I say, we be so one man. Now we get this palaver for Lofo Cargo the way I don't just see him. If you say this thing you go help we for group for anyhow, you carry another person the company name, you put them for on top your thing there, you put nothing there for inside. If you say that kind of thing, it be normal for we for the do
it not be normal, Ambassador. It not be normal. The problem I say most people now, with frustration and less understanding how things they so for work, and they want to do things the way they feel say it could benefit them personally, but they need to see how they think of benefit the population and other people them. If they look now how it could benefit the population and other people them, they know.
Now you feel say you just come off for Thursday, they like say Ngomna don't wake up for sleep, but you feel say some work they too in Gomna to get for work hard because some plenty of the kind of thing then they happen.
Ambassador, that one just one out of the many other things the way it happen for our country. Government, that one don't be unfortunate because as you talk rightly, many people in there. Regulation no day. One time I used to talk say this, so when government put agencies and put regulation agencies the way they follow up government activities it help a lot for solve some that kind of problem them for local level. All this time government talk about decentralization. It be very important. So if you take action for ground, quick, very kind of matter. No matter man for Yaoundé, for can't take action. The how we talk another for the talk of a new man for Yaoundé, for can't take. It be that one, maybe the policy that if you help country. They saw decentralization actually they help now see something they have a problem they for ground now. They suffer for they be report. No. So. And now what you see for our country, problem they happen, forget result of get investigation, big bang report, it is very difficult. Because if you go for right far away, you can't right far away, you go right far away, you won't come back, minute, it won't happen for road. Before you won't come read back for play way, the writing and so forth happen.
Now, so now fine step where they don't start, but for how long they will continue?
The fine step, ambassador, but sometimes you look and show the show, you don't show and so for TV. All man don't see them. But sometimes for background too they happen, me and you will not know. Sometimes you want to see that production, the electors say no worry, they're looking at the account number, money going for account. They should don't quiet. You want to hear tomorrow, they don't go tell the population or they don't go tell the business people them saying now so we don't do them because sometimes in the way when they catch kind of thing, they do investigation until they bring part the proof and then they go back, they take the sanction. Even if other business put in here, that's that happen. They see them to choose not to happen. They don't go do them tomorrow. They don't go do them tomorrow. Because as they do it now too, so how Cameroon. Business na business, something will happen, the way it will happen, and we'll talk about how we go do.
How we go do? We go left this palaver for Binet, we enter for different chapter for this afternoon. Make we take on a go for before company where they look out dirty for inside Douala here. This week we pass, some young people there they come up for quarter them like a Bepanda, place them like a Grand Moulin, they do, or they be joined. They go turn up for before that company where they look at dirty for talks waiting. May they can carry their dirty. They no go so the shidon for inside one house with the other to them and plenty can seek them way they so it worry them for that side. These people them they glad they vex now say waiting they vex now for Sika say it they so when motorway it they carry dirty it can pass for their own quarter. It left all the dirty them he pass it no carry dirty remain rotting. Big man for company be come out, he try for talk for the people them, say we go check, as so we go manage that palaver, say me they no vex, say they go see what way the people do. Sabi say Douala, he don't turn again, the enter for inside the team. After we big man he come out, or talk man for the company come out, one time, the people them, they say okay, make we go, we see which way it go happen. Sabi say never overstay, so for inside the panda way, people they vex, gather dirty the way don't turn up for day, they use and lock roads for Sika say they need they can't carry dirty for inside their quarter them. Now the same company, we know and call the names, now one big market to do one for them, but now the same company they for place where they call them say Victoria.
Yeah.
Now tell me, now the same problem when they face them for that side of Victoria, dirty turn up?
Ambassador, you know, the talk of the Bible say cleanliness is next to godliness. So please the soul for be clean. When place them be clean, at least if you fellowship, if you pray, if you know say God they for your corner. But when place them dirty, you need to work. For we for Limbe there, we the first similar problem, but I notice we're under the one for Douala. But it could be a shame for the company or the people who will be responsible. For citizens, they can go for things instead that are right. When the authorities, the sort of fight, say, me this right, me this, the city or the quarter, they look neat. For the effort, what they even do, and say, you can't put one place for them. You understand? But if the company now, it need to do them. It did that the people are going to go protest before, for it's a shame for our country. I don't think for our country it is so. Because clean for our country, we talk about whole African nation cup, never dirty country. We talk about we like a good thing about Cameroon. How good to account our own house itself a dirty, a whole Douala, when a whole commercial city for inside Cameroon, where at least they come for can't do business. The one they can't do business go come. The one where they live inside they do business. When now maybe Cameroon and them. How did they look the country? Look at image. You the jam for our country for people they out of the country because they want so ashamed. Now shame. I don't believe say. No man no go the way he go go for morning time. He see dirty in front door and they easily fine. No man was still fine. He goes see devils they come. You was like get bad dreams them, bad spirit. They say that bad spirit they follow you because the two they will follow you. Even your eye they look at the taste so we don't have a danger. You don't have a danger.
Now, you would therefore danger, but the company too, some one time they ever talk saying that they owe them money. So maybe now for sick away that way work people then to some work they do normally when they check say they don't feel make mash, they better go them go find different places they will pay them. When person they work, you know they get money, it be difficult for person for continue for work.
You are true ambassador you talk. The problem for our country now say policies of the country then they don't will get good laws them, but that law they be implemented. Because if you be execam, government need to pay me money where it's over pay me my carry doti. As some protect against the government, me the people no say this so we get problem. But if you na should not quiet, and then na people then the government work at they go and they pay them, and not should quiet. It means something they pass back. It means sometimes the big people then they exchange small envelope, but the smaller for down they reach their own too. So they do the way they do the work, they vex. Because when you see say work at them, they need to pay them. They work, you finish work go for your house, chop no day for your table. What will happen? People will ask you question, chop no day. And then the people when they on top, they take money, they put up for the shoulder and quiet. Now, it don't hinder, it don't obstruct, you know, that job, that work. Enough you go before. Enough you go before. So the people as they come, if you truly, what you want to tell them for the meeting, I say, if the government, they're not cancel them, where the owner council, so giving that money, when I can't do it, council don't give the money. When I openly tell the public, say, council need to give money, so they go home and cancel.
Now, if they go, the people there, they get for pay them because normally they sign contract with people them, and now people there, they be like middleman business, where they do that kind of thing. Now, if they go hold them, then them too, they no fee provide one as many do.
No, they can't. Any contract get a agreement for that contract. I need to know a small amount for Ezekam. I talk about big people them. The big people of Ezekam. Now them so for go hold government. The people they call the sign contract. The small amount they for that it kind of dirty. You don't give him money, go here. You don't know how a contract when they sign a higher dick. But the people that sign the contract, they be faithful for themselves. They know say the truly which way they agreeing for Duam, the people the other party need Duam fine. They go hold the other party. And then make a whole press conference, make a the whole people that know say so that the problem the one with the first time. So the agreement where we agree on whether with the council or government, which section for government, they didn't respect them. You understand? So the small amount we did for outside for under two, can no say truly why people did for all the today so far. But if they should not quiet, it means say the people them they drink a mimbo, chop their fowl, also the work of their own side, but the small amount for that so far.
The same problem we get for this company, the local Dotina, the same problem so they get our company, the local water, the same problem get our company, the local light. You feel say time you don't reach at least for inside Cameroon, as so the plan for go for before for 2035. Time you don't reach for Cameroon to forget at least another company we go shit down for corner the company them for cementing the work of you. Maybe if competition day, if you work
now, so ambassador, the truth I say if you go for good country where they go development, it progress progressively. You see how there be many companies for fixed road, for carry doti, so that competition will be in for light. But when someone be monopoly, when you get that power, you get anything that happen, you don't get time, and then like, people they go suffer. Now time this for Cameroon and the people rest up. For talk say now so you know Bele Ezeka. This team first stand up for Liberty on time. I can't remember some time where if you start for Liberty. Now look at people they start getting down. You understand now? They carry small, they get a small motor them, they make a small association, they begin to carry dirty. Why they need to feel look and say, okay, so other part of them they support other people them for backside and down. You understand now? So you go challenge the big company the way they work, so they feel work fine. But they struggle never make and say the leader one get enough for big company and the big company do the work. But now government need for shit down, bring other companies them for light, for water, for all this carry dirty, so that competition will be. When competition ever did for any economic growth, it be very effective. In fact, growth be quick.
Now, I need the cut too, but if the two companies they come, one company don't be they talk say money, government or people that they get pay the money, they need to pay them the money. Yeah. If another company can enter, you sure say the thing no go they will.
No, it no go for me because when two people then they you understand now because first of all when two companies come, maybe the way they take the work, it not gonna be the same. You understand now? And some other company if you look and say, okay, this person need pay me the money, but he pay me this amount of money. If he help me, if he do the work for this level, and he put it in a good mind, company at the level of the leadership. If you get a good leader, they will take their mind, their heart never satisfy the people population, their heart never satisfy the people. So they not gonna bother about what way it happen. They will put that mind for why did they ask their money. You understand now? They will put the effort for do the work fine. I don't know. Sometimes the people when they give money for Ezeka, they don't get because sometimes they need to work fine. We don't know. But you see, a bit funny for our country say when something happen, the population need to know. But when the right for the population will know what it happen. If the government don't know if it pay if you need if you carry dirty, the population will know why it happens. So you need to carry that dirty. But it be very unfortunate for our country when big man don't talk for up, you small man, you just should be quiet. You don't need for talk no nothing. You don't hear enough for you.
All right. We left that one them for one side. Maybe the one a bit na one, but na so for sicker careless or if we put on so. Make we enter for road, national roads inside the week. We'll be telling us say for place where they call them saying no way. 200 kilometers before you reach for place where they call them say Melong for inside Douala here. We will get accident way a be pass for this road where a consign motorway a carry die body and another motor two way a tire a come out. Now it means I be the talk say diamond he die 2 times. Oga Christopher where they be carried from Tico they one go bury for that side for Oku for Bamendam he die again for roads as we accident he pass. Die body it throw for down, cough on sesep, it chakaram, all the one they so for sika motorway, e no be go look his skin, tire, he come off for motor, he meet up na motorway carry die body. Lucky say no man, he no be die, inside the motorway be carry the die body, na only die man, he die again, number 2 time. Then some people then day 2 way, they be carry them go for hospital for sika this same accident way it happen. The one, as well this also talk, na palava accident. Now, Reverend, this one that just man call a small thing because if for being a one with plenty people therefore die again, follow the man die for inside the same motor. But maybe if you open with eye for sika this palava for we will worry them, for sika say the travel tell say the motor will make accident first, if you want trouble for door show, then tire come out, as we tire come out, inak na motor will carry die body fall for down, and driver too for that motor will carry die body. It be get sense quick. If no be so, it be get for fun inside that water. If you look straight, you see some bridge or corner where water be there. So last, they be get for arrange all thing for say me they put buy another coffin, carry that body for waka. When you see this kind of thing, maybe if you don't see them for inside, they will wait to be the first impression for your mind.
Yes, Ambassador, I see this image where they show of Equinox here, and I'm very, very sorry for the family the way they go bury that man. You know, and I sit there and say Ashia. For that accident where that happened and for the one where they get wound, I just pray me Papa God and give them quick recovery instead of recover quick and then they go be strong back. But you see all this thing and that's what they put blame now for government. Because if you look at for road very well, Ambassador, you see what they call and say road safety. Road safety they for road, what did they do for road? You see road safety never check motor. You understand now? For check motor. But you see, most often the road safety they didn't even check the motor. Look how the motor. Me and you, my person die. One more motor. But so far the motor they move. Will it be road safety? Will check whether the motor they find? But if the road safety be check motor, I believe I say entire driver don't check whether the motor for that journey one go. And then secondly, you go secondly again now.
I want to talk something. This maybe the motor will make accident on the motor will be carried die body. Now that other blue motor so
yes, I know.
So now he jam the motor.
And he talk now for say the one way it dodge now it tire come out. You understand now? And that one na road safety it work that. If they check motor where enough for happen. But now the problem now the real problem now go now for the road where even first bad.
Yes.
Now if you look at our road them, if you don't go that Eliongo, Okona Munya Pede, now a whole national road at A road, see how it is. Motor they cannot say they made the FIFA. Governor people they can't pass they look up. Normally turn on nothing. Just see the one info go one go by a true room for here. Not the one way be there for yourself for after the road our road they be very bad. And the first of all one, Ambassador, I need to cut it short. I be go for Nigeria. I see road, one side road, 2 motor, 3 motor, one side road. You know if you touch a friend, show that if any problem come out before you want to see kind of thing. It means that's on different motor they run for one side. You want to run for one side, but for our country, they go to that road. They have driven they over try. First of all, they run for small, and not first small again. Pop hole and they all side. I don't know what way when government is done. They look the road. What way they think of inside their mind? What they think of inside their mind? They safe because I mean, it be funny for say road with a priority where it help for facilitate economic development for the country. It be bad. It means truly everything will go bad. It is slow development, it is slow economy, it is slow everything. And many people don't die because of that bad road. If you want to count people who don't die because of that bad road today, at sometimes you say go shop for studio here. And I don't know whether they went to the authority, they really look at what they think inside their mind. Say whether they did the office, they did a good work or they did a bad work. Ministry of Public Works, I don't understand what that means to the function. Because that means Ministry of Public Works. They don't have to work and work Ministry of Public and Transport. Now there was responsibility in that for look the condition of the road. I don't know what way our country they don't turn to.
Now, so if you say the two ministers they get plenty work for doing.
Who's plenty work they get apart from look the condition of the
now they ask and say when we see the way our road in day,
yeah,
plenty work in day.
It means plenty work there.
Even the road say where it pass before you come for the Cocoa Day.
The Cocoa Day, the road they don't check out all. One motor almost even like another motor because the one dodge completely where they don't spoil for road. Where they need for dodge so that me other motor if you can't jam for that if you on site because one dodge pop hole and they ride go even for a bridge. Go see pop hole them. Motor they come for talk go drum. Where someone they run they come they run normal speed. The one can't reach they can't come up inside pop hole. Plenty things they happen. So that this thing are part of those pop holes where they for road. Where it first strong for dodge it go cause problem. So government the ministry they get plenty work. I don't know if our country here, most people they turn for the office when they vote to whether a minister or delegate or a director, they say I want to have an office. But if you look at a big country, then for most country, then they want to have a field. Need for office, they want to have a field. I don't know what our authority. I don't know why they understand. Say so they are men want to have a field. I don't understand. I'm telling you.
Okay. Now, but you know, say Nkunkuma don't talk say 2035. We dey go for before. Maybe we dey wait before 2035. Things will feel better.
Ambassador. Englishman, Englishman. When they say the plan for 2035, it is standard today. Now, by now, soon they also can see the light for that 2035. Maybe when it come, because if you don't do something today, nobody will do it tomorrow. You understand? If you talk about 2035, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, one reach 10 years, they never see, you never do anything. Now 2035, we can't do them. The what you have to say people that like will just go on media, they just talk. But what when they talk, it need to be actualized on the field for ground. And the problem that way we face our country today. It would be very easy to go for media, they talk. But when they talk for media, they go back on the ground, they look at it being at zero.
Okay. We go left this palaver for roads and even dirty or that kind of thing then that thing the way normal we get for the local time. But for side for dirty before enter for this other chapter, you sabi say one time, even the dirty one comes soon now. We say with the cause that dirty. You accept that one?
Yes, it's not true, Ambassador. Sometimes we really cause that dirty.
Because you see container for dirty, instead for you for put the dirty for the even the container don't fill up with the even when no fill up with trade dirty for corner.
Yeah, that's true. What you're talking about true. Most often too, people in they contribute for that dirty. And sometimes the way even the workers themselves, because you see people dirty, they don't put dirty container, they don't put a thing so if you can put dirty inside, they can't slash dirty all over. And then when the worker then come now, for they never do for those can't carry that container go, they go do a lot of work and sometimes they tire. I went to the floor, they go tired, they don't if you do the number of job with the number of work the dirty with someone for that particular day. It go slow the activities too. So those things too, we two-way will throw the dirty will cause that trouble too. So if everybody will respect, say when you come, if follow the procedure where they don't put it in place, say when they come, you put the dirty inside that container, and then you make sure say it inside that container. That people will going to do more work.
Yeah, so we roll for you now for social talk, even as we would blame people the way they do for talk, say they get for work. Make we sabi say some other blame them too. It come now for we hate, particularly this palaver for dirty. That one too, it come for we hate. So make we try for see as we feed the help. As well, the talk say na them, make we sabi to say we too, we get rolled for inside that palaver. So we get for help governor. As well, governor too, we get for help we. Now make we enter for inside chapter for this Norwest and Southwest. We go begin now with the palaver for school. We will go for place where they call them CPN. Na goats, it be 10 we come goods. Office for principal or for who office for head teacher I know be them. We be then for GS for now for inside PNCSF. Now school this way since where this palaver starts. Now only grass it don't full up for inside the school. For talks everything, even as we chair it day for the school better. No nothing never spoil for inside the school. But begins they never enter for that school since for 2016. And now for talk say waiting. Now for 2016 where the last teach number 9 moon for number 12 moon or number 9 day for number 12 moon 2016 where the last teach were inside the school, and they tell you say normal the kind of time they be don't get for start for even control as we picking they get for turn back for school or for start take interview them. Then only goat he get freedom for turn for the whole place. The whole place na grass it don't come out. Even you do hunting, you put your trap, you go catch and grumpy better for that size of us. They can say plenty bush. They say the place so picking that they ever come for playtime with thing they didn't know. But now so now only bush. Better school where they don't be them, but picking them for land, they know they Reverend.
Well, Ambassador, this issue for Northwest and Southwest, it was bad for me, You know, sometimes we don't pray against, we don't pray for this thing, we don't pray for God for being peace, but
more of a look inside this aspect.
But you see, yes, I talk one time about school. Yeah. We don't pray a lot of things of that one. But you see, if you look at very well for our Northwest and Southwest, school do not day. Everybody, in fact, all the school they be dry, and picking they need to go to school. So you look and say, this problem, maybe a small one, no, maybe small one. The government look at this now small matter, maybe small matter. Maybe small matter, no matter where government so will take very, very serious, commitment for semi suffer. Because, now two cultures. So we get the English community and the French community. You understand? And the English community, the way they be set up, it be set in such a way that when some kind of thing they happen, it affect people then. You understand? And when you affect people like that, you see, any man, the show how what you call self-protection. You understand? Go protect yourself. Now, why you see people need to give a king for school? Because if you say a king for school, what happen for road, what you go do? You go to for government will look, you say, well, sorry, you, and so. So any man, the struggle say, me, a man himself. Now, you see that school empty. Place don't grow. Will you look at, like, say, now, will you look at, as you talk about the news, you don't stay how many years where people need to go to school. And now we're picking them. The early them for they get a lot of work for work. They need for go back and try for draft the problem for this thing for its root and tell that people have up. The problem I say most often or too much lies. Bible talks about it. It says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. When you stand on the truth, they can apologize. You see that what you say happen so. Because the people, the way they so talk true, they didn't talk true, they talk a lie. They didn't talk true. And it don't cause the shutdown for all schools them. For a Kumbewa begin to do mission fee for them. All schools are not schooling to move. They want to for them, so they bush.
But they be right common entrance and first school and all thing work are fine.
For where? Ambassador, whose place?
So we ask they picking them for this school, who side they be right their own.
Now the problem, now I tell you, they say people don't know they talk the truth for this matter. You understand now? Because if you tell me say that picking for that school, be right common entrance, it should not whose class, right common entrance. Because na school that we show for children, he study, he never yet study. If you go right common, say he don't learn na waiting if you go right. You understand? Now because the people they don't on the ground, they need to talk the truth, and they know say this thing they affect who are picking them. It affect our society very deeply, but they don't want to talk the truth.
But if you say even we brother them, the one them way the day outside way the day outside they fit for meet up with the people the way they service the day for up for say me they should don't talk.
Yes,
that's it means the early the day for up they feel go down go meet up with the people them she don't talk for one place.
Not true, Ambassador.
For say me they hear to it they happen.
Yeah, now I talk say the early they say don't fail because they don't stand on the truth. You understand now? Early they can't see the community. The community take that problem before one go up, they go to a different story. Now I watch news the other day. They say for newspaper they say they don't release people for our diaspora Anglophone people for which they want for arrest them. We go down front or go down back. You understand now? The government so for stand now on the truth. Realize say this whole the people stand on their values. There's a value that Anglophone people stand on their values. They get a value, they get a culture. You understand? I see I be pastor, I start a cultural way. I get my identity. If you dress, even the way you dress and the way you talk, there's no space you come out. So man, if you can't fool you, say so, I be Basa man, I be Basa man. You understand now? Even if I dress like Basa man, my tongue and my action go show so, I'm not going to that place. So the government so will not say so. This culture, this English culture, it being like a culture of high value and high respect. And when they come for start respect these values and this culture, you can start to go a smaller way for solve this problem. You see, English man get the own way of doing things. If you start getting devalue, you start getting disrespect his value, it becomes so aggressive. That's what English man did. You understand? So when you start to disrespect the value for English man, it becomes so aggressive. So the government so for sit up now, you know, just imagine. The other guy listening news for Boya. You see a whole elite, Anglophone. You come for Boya, can't talk so. My people enter for bush because don't miss to farm. It is foolish. That's also what they call themselves intellectuals. But you can't fear on people where you see a problem on the ground. For address the problem, for the way you go even hear the problem, this like you can insult your own people. I don't know what they put. I don't know the kind of the Bible say light shine in darkness and darkness cannot overcome. I don't believe and say well this story for Anglophone Norway and Southwest, it don't tell the story where we read of the Bible where they told the children of Israel they leave Egypt. Now so I look at me. They tell this story for children of Israel they leave Egypt.
All right, we will surely enter for inside government for say all the thing that we don't talk government say it don't last wake up. It don't last week up, but we will try to enter for day when we reach time where we will talk about which way government say the plan for do. At least they cry don't reach for their EM and then today they try for do something. Inside the week, my 17 motor park, it don't last open, country people them, and this one, it happened only after 4 days, but Sabi said before it be one open, will be turned back again from my 17 motor park for one early morning time. It be then I say make we check whether population it is also go for park or you know they go for park. Sabi said that roads it be don't block for 4 days. Yes, for 4 days with the road it block. All thing it turn up for one place and no nothing, it know the work fine. So we be enter for that palaver for my 17 last my 17 motor park. People there they be dead, they don't start reach for Kumbam. And this one now after we plenty Kamambulu people them they help for Chakara all the thing there they be don't use and block roads for that side so for a highway for Boya so you reach for Kumba. Even according to Midway Oga Ezio for Meme Division, he talk in the try for talk say 20 big motor they be born with 900 bag for rice on top inside this period, and even 7 cow the day where they disappear with the only tifam. No ask me who tifam or who born but now the figure than that to Ntundong Shambalen Egiam for security meeting happen for that side and they don't make an now too. People then for Kumba they hear hot. So my 17 motor park we hear say don't open, but they talk Palava house with money for pay transport. It don't go for up 5,000. We no sabi whether today it don't turn back for 1,500. But the time when the road be just open will be here. It be start now for 12,000. It go for 9,000. Then after it last end for 5,000. Now this road for my 17, if you say that 4 day we block, as I say, you surely keep some people there for your house.
That road don't not even for 4 days, more than 4 days. Because I road I pass it every day. I go Kumba every day. So na road don't block for more than 4 days. And which way I realize for that road I say, you know, that road, that blockage for that road, not an eye opener. Not only for the government, not only for us Cameroonians, only for the world. Because I say there's a serious crisis where they go on for our country. You understand? Because we never talk to this, so they deprive people them for work, for travel, for that. Because my friend they come in Nigeria, he can't for come nowhere for come back. It be a good them. And so honorable the way I called them, he called them, so he don't for that more than 5 or 6 days, wasting for my 16. Because when he be there for go. Now because say wait, government no need for make mago with this situation where they go on for our country. They be think for the talk and turn around, talk. It want to be politics. Now a value, now a cultural value, now a history. You understand? When government give accept the history and believe on that history, and then seek the rightful people for stand for solve this matter. Because the ones who took the Kumba road don't block. Don't matter. No wait. Sometimes 1 year tomorrow, the Walla road don't block. And you see, you slow the economy. People they suffer now. Things they need to move. Things they need to move. That road they don't block for more than 4 days. And people don't suffer. That job that chop them where they buy them because of go sell them. They don't spoil. The other day they even come and tell me say the first day they say they don't open. The one show will go bullet between the other people them. What I say, SAPs or the call and war with the army forces. He picks home himself. His motor casualty people they die every day. Maybe think for she don't down look like a play thing. Maybe think for take because as it goes so it goes now instant now for we for solve a problem for our house. We the force people that for outside for can solve a problem for our house.
So now if you say the life we don't strong now because the say for Kumba bag rice they sell around that kind of 15 or 10,000, you don't go to 25,000. You feel say that strong life it be normal.
It not be normal, and it is now the common man is suffer. Now the common man is suffer because as it don't make so this don't make so plenty thing where they so for rich for Kumba they never reach. And now because it never reach now the one where they get small one they don't know when it go open. So they think about the right price for uncertainty. We'll see how we think or how we think will be tomorrow. You understand? And because of that fluctuation of prices, now the common man, one way mommy will not get. Just imagine saying, "Mom, so mommy the way now widow, you know get over in the mind with the small picking them. You want to go buy one cover, they say 100. How you go fit a family for house? All those things them. So government so fucking take control of all those things, the suffering of the people. Instead for make for when problem also now the government will run cooking for solve the problem. People they don't over suffer for this crisis. Ambassador, people don't over suffer too much. Now times the government only for begin to go for left, go for right. No. It needs for because I tell you the truth, I say government know this matter very well. All this meeting they go and say one of meeting for what they know the deep of the matter. Even something for the hide them they say they don't know. They know very well. But I don't know what they be other man for solve the matter. They don't want to solve the matter, or they get their own way they feel say they give for solve the matter. You know the leadership. Sometimes for some country they want to say when they talk, government talk, no one must talk, and government want to do things, one people do it their own way. When a country they when I say government they operate, that country will ever define. Government will hear for the people. You understand? Government will hear for because most of the people they for the government now the people them. That's what they can they say election. Now what they vote for them for this thing. And the shameful thing, ambassador, for you see I'm say for a country we will say it's a democratic country. We say it's a country of law. We say the country where the law it be very straight and the road it be very broad, it be very clear for everybody to see. We need to respect and law them. This kind of thing that this parliament don't show just and since need to wait for president. Parliament don't show for that. No, if the president don't talk, we go talk first here. You understand? For other countries, you see how parliament they push president to take action. But for our country, I don't know whether have you got a network. I don't know how the people that are network don't put them. They say they inside network, they want a meeting and be according to where they think. I don't know because it's a shame for we. For sister our brother they suffer and they will go just make statements them on media and they will feel say it will help the situation. It will help the situation.
All right. Inside the week, one of the people there will be one come out for outside for go help this with Papa them. Mami them, it be then a SDF party, but it no be one go there like a party, according to it we need John from the chairman he talk. They be one go for see their brother them, Papa them for Cameroon, chop where they don't gather them. So today they never fit for cross go for Nigeria, chop with people they don't give way days. Some of the chop that they don't already start spoil for inside Pani Johnny compound. And all the chop they begin for go give for these people there they don't run go outside country. Sabi say no be only them, you get one there they don't run, but they also remain for country for different side where they them. Other one they cross go for Nigeria, chop hungry they do them. They know they get better chop for chop, but according to Pani John, na magu when Ngomna they make them before he never so go for Nigeria so now. So we be go for Bamenda where Pani John say enter for the store show we all they chop them where he be don't gather them. Make we hear wait to Pani John, chairman for SDF, he talk for Amos Fongo and Mimime for their microphone.
It's kind heart, they get something hard. They don't contribute their money, contribute chop, rice, beans, oils, old clothes, they don't flop. Maybe they go give those people. Now, under normal circumstances, me and if you come here, enter Nigeria where Nigerian government no knows at the camp. The Nigerian High Commissioner here no knows at the camp. So I go through the High Commissioner. One, make the help we identify which are the refugees a day, and make the give we escorts, because problems are still there for the borders of Nigeria between farmers and Aku fire grazers where they shoot themselves. So we will need escort, we will need protection from the Nigerian government. So if they go give you this protection, we will take the chop, go give. But for now, I thank all the Cameroonian people where they don't give chop, where they don't give money, and tell them, say, I beg their pardon, I never go. So maybe they don't think I just take the chop, put them down. Secondly, I will still appeal. Say one day we'll go. And people where they get anything, you will sleep for your house under the warmth of your blanket and sheet. Some people they were under rain, mosquitoes and all the like. Cameroonian where they get.
Now, before we finish with Pani John, the last story will be ask Pani John Frunzi. Now, for tell him, after we never go, waiting did the trouble way 80 face now, with that chop them. Make we hear Pani John again.
The corn don't weevil. Some of the fufu don't spoil. With the fear make the beans not weevil again. But the oil and the rice for now they be okay. I don't know what the other challenges will be. But you know, food, most of it they expire, most of it they get rotten, most of it they get weevilled, so you don't see them. So when I make a Nigerian High Commission, maybe see these two. No say when we say we go, no not talk for mouth. We be prepared for go. I know go small go with a few bags of rice, go give people. When I go, I want for tech journalists, will go talk with the people. I will get for go with a doctor, go with journalists and other technicians where they fit help the people. We not go now for merrymaking. No, I don't talk.
Yes, so Napani John Fundi that Reverend, maybe you talk small, then we'll go for the last part for this afternoon. John Fundi, maybe they try for talk, say no be the gather chop. Now for go give them like party, but maybe they go like Cameroon way, he own people they do for outside, but he never forget we.
Well, Ambassador, what the Bible talks about, say when the righteous people they rule, the people are at ease. But when the unrighteous rule, the people are at risk. That means they for suffer. Because I believe and say our government, this crisis where they don't impact on. While the ones that suffer, when for hard one do more, they also show high level of maturity. You understand? Because government so even any group of country when war day or when they do some problem, they do one. Government they say it, they how they won't put the houses them, put the property for down. What the government is for a job? They try wait. So when people like this one, they won't gather their food, the government so facilitate with other country. For you can say million this thing they reach the people them. If never part of the way for sure say government get love for the people them, despite the condition where they find themselves. But if it didn't now so then government it hinder any the facility that me say government don't talk say then they talk say what where go for the go die no problem no day and no get problem. And when it be very poor for say well government I mean it need to facilitate people the way they go for go help the people don't do for refugee. Now that's responsibility of the government. Other government in the way when things happen like this one, you see they say for saying chop them, they say for say eat for help the poor people them. You understand? Because the shows this so where they didn't have some problem, but at least they sympathize with now. But for our own government for here, even the one day for bush, they talk say where go die and die for day. Anyhow it be, we not get nothing for talk. You understand? And this one, it show an image, a picture for the world. Say this so the government in order to be patriotic to himself. Because patriotism need for talk. Patriotism for stand for what will be right, for stand for values, for stand for policies, for stand for law, and because him work the way so for worker. And all those patriotism that will benefit the citizens in them.
All right. Just so Sabi say these people then we they don't run come out, they didn't for inside bush, will be entered to for inside one of the bush them for a place where they call them same Balangi. Most of the village people them they didn't for inside bush. We be go for inside the bush, we meet them like this mommy says we dey for inside bush. Mommy, if food you know the hot, mommy the worker na kinjang food the hot for sika say if food the hot and Sabi say mommy too when no dey for he for come up for outside for go for hospital for sika say waiting EDFM. He no sabi wait to if he meet up for outside. If he come up for the bush house, he go for hospital. Then he come back. So now for inside that place where the mommy, he don't dish it on for more than 2 months and a half. At the time we'll be go make this a report for inside bush for people there. They don't run for Balangi side, go for bush. Inside that same house, mommy picking day to way no well. But when no day for carry this mommy picking go for outside for sika say so fear. Then they finally leave them for inside bush. Squeeze am gear and say na country next in. For see as well if you look at this getaway SSF in nowhere we dinner for inside bush for that side from Balangi. We'll be come out for outside the mommy house even as we before we want come out. Mommy too be try for show we a foot as we mommy foot SSF it don't high up. We know they know the fee for waka, know if go for hospital send and now for talks everything fear there for he had mommy if food that. Now the kind bush house and that way they dish down for inside with the banga and leave there where they do use and fix them. Another one will be see na case for this small boy where he says he own hand too. he get a small room for a hand, but for Sika say they never take and go for hospital, call people them. The boy he own hand too, he don't start rotting. Now so for inside bush, now the boy, small boy picking that, where he own hand too don't start rotting for inside bush. Now so fear, they never feel for carry to go for hospital. So now some of the suffer than that, we deal with people them for inside bush, where they don't run enter for bush, they be here bad for this palaver. We go left that one. Sabi say after all the problem them, governor don't hear them. Governor say we don't go for field. He go learn all thing. He see as well all thing they happen. Oga Prime Minister Peter Mafene Musungem, he come out jokam. For thousand governor, he don't hear all thing where they so it they happen, and they say they don't write all thing for book. Inside meeting when Dongamen way Oga Prime Minister be get and Philemon Yang, he talk as in governor, he don't come out. 12 billion for see as well they go help the people them where they don't run come out, and one day they don't run come out for that place, but they also do for different places or inside country. And how will the 12 million go come? Now Palava for staff for contribute. The first contribute if it happen for Yaoundé 236 million for short. They be contribute for the first one we pass for Yaoundé. Inside Douala here as well I talk for now. Today contribute to it go pass for Douala Saturday, and it go happen for before Grand Atango, Minister for Territorial Administration. Then for that side from Gaundere, before we want start Tori, they tell we say over 20 million too, they don't contribute for that side from Gaundere for see as well they go help. We brother them where they don't run, or one day they day outside, or one day they day inside for Sika this Palavam for Norwest and Southwest. Reverend, you feel say Ngomna da work where they do now, or plenty people they don't do talk, but I believe in a better one way they don't start for doing.
Well, Ambassador, on a good initiative that way the government don't take them. I'll give kudos for them. I appreciate them for what they do. But my question when they ask, I say, government they don't already put a amount 12 billion for help those people they suffer for bush. They don't go assess the damage when they cause them. I mean they go say most go to example of Kwakwa. Kwakwa get a whole 10,000 population. It all go for down. One man they were I know I'm quite all right. Where he get a store. That man lost almost how many thousand of cocoa back. And that man alone, I think he lost the 100 something million. You go see that kind of man, you gain how much? People get surgical problems. When because of that trauma, people in the way the people don't die. 12 billion na for child's play on a witty. The good effort they make them. But I believe say the first thing they show on that office for that kind of meeting, they will take that convoy, go for feeds. You understand? Go for feed. They see Prime Minister go for Papa. We go for all those places. They go see them with the eye. You understand what I'm saying now? Take delegation, they go see them first before they want to show for office for me budget. Because that budget, that's what they make of office. For my own way, I should look at as a man too for God. And I say, I don't want to go enter the hand too. You know, go reach the people the way it's so for rich. I'm telling you, you know, go rich. Any man could go see how it will do Cameroon style for the way they used to do them.
Okay, Reverend Asabi say plenty thing. It for your belly, but we already almost finished program for today. Reverend Christian, I want to say thank you plenty for your time, for work from Dimbe Sote Mitowi for this side for the Wala.
Thank you, Ambassador. I thank my wife, my beginning of a house, my friend, the owner pastors, and member of Gospel Outreach. We thank you too very much for inviting me for come for your studio here. Okay. We pray say every day we pray for Cameroon, say make the will for God be done for Cameroon. Okay. Because the will for God and the perfect will for God for Cameroonians. It's better for us and the phone who suffer. We know say that let God decide what matter. And I know say God could do it his own way, he could do it fine. And when he do it, all we will be happy.
Thank you plenty. I want to say big thank you for Nadine Guafo, where is a Ibide for say making the happen fine. Francis Boyon to Ibide for one side, now the make and to say make people the see for outside. Ambassador go turn back from Monday, if God 11 for 8 o'clock for sun time. Rebroadcast for program Sunday morning time on a hold tight.